Captain's Jug of Thoughts podcast.
Yo, checking. It's working. The thing's moving. All right, Captain's Jug of Thoughts, episode 31, right?
31.
How about that?
We're moving along here, people. So,
yeah.
Tune in.
Yeah, keep listening. Well, if you're listening, you're already listening. We already got you. We already got our hooks into you. Start telling your friends.
Exactly.
Start spreading the word. You know what? Anybody who thinks we're funny probably doesn't have a lot of friends.
That's probably true. So, yeah. So here we go. We got a bunch of shows coming up.
Oh, are we promoting?
We're promoting all the shows.
Promoting all the shows. All right. The ones I'm aware of are the ones I'm doing.
Right.
So that's the 24th, Friday the 24th, Friendly Foes Halloween Party.
It's Friday the 25th.
Isn't it the 20? Oh, it is the 25th.
Yeah.
Okay. It was the 26th, and then people are like,
right.
God damn it, they changed it again. Because originally we were saying 26th.
Yeah, we were, but it's Friday the 25th.
All right.
And we've got on Thursday the 24th, we have Nicholas Pickless.
What?
Yeah, we have Nicholas Pickless on Thursday the 24th for the Halloween Spooktacular. So that's a little bit exciting.
Only if Janet Snyder does not show up.
Janet Snyder can't see. What did we say? What I would like to address that we have a room full of people and we got microphones and we're like, everybody step up to the mic, and everyone's like, no, and we're a minute and a half in and 3 people have shouted things out.
Are we a whole minute and a half in already?
1:44.
So yeah, Janet Snyder is not going to be here, Brenna, even though you should be saying that on the microphone.
You hear radio war brewing.
Yeah.
This is like when Stern went after Imus. We're having a radio war with
right. Exactly. And so Thursday the 24th, we have Nicholas Pickless from Kiss 98.5 and the Halloween Spooktacular. And then Friday the 25th, we have the Friendly Foes, and it's going to be fucking awesome. Like, I'm really excited about the show.
Jesus.
And then we've got the 26th. We have 2 different parties, which are both going to be fantastic. One is a baby shower, and the other one is, again, music, and it's going to be great.
So if you want to shower a baby,
right,
come on over. It's not a traditional baby shower. Everybody gets a turn with the hose, and you just get to spray the shit out of this kid.
Right.
It's going to be a blast.
And and obviously Thursday, the 31st,
is Papa Foxtrot. Which is me, Andy LaBarber, Ryan Henderson. We're going to be throwing down some jams in the jug.
It's going to be super great.
And that's All Hallows Eve. That's Halloween night. That's when the real spiritual, spooky shit comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool as shit.
Yeah.
The 27th is our cards for the veterans. So a bunch of girls come in and they do like a giveaway. Like they get they send cards to like all the war veterans and overseas,
support the troops.
And and it's a super cool thing that they do. Colleen Johnson is sponsoring it, and I'm excited about that too. They do it every year, and it's always like a great turnout. So everyone should definitely get involved in that.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Did I ever tell you about the time I met a war vet outside of I think it was the Irish Rose at the time?
Mm-hmm.
There was this dude, and he had a few pops. He's there with his wife. And we just struck up a conversation, and he starts telling me about how he was at the Fatima Shrine right before they came to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a tour bus there of, like, Vietnamese people.
Sure.
And this guy's telling me, like, I was in Vietnam. I was in the war. And he's like, I haven't spoken Vietnamese since then. Like, he's, obviously dealing with some shit because of that war.
Right.
And he met a Vietnamese veteran from the Vietnam War.
Right.
So it's like at another time and place, these guys would have been killing each other.
Yeah.
And it's like, this dude's whole life is like he's had these major issues because of this war. And this dude's telling me this, and he's like tearing up and like crying. Like, I just met him, and he's like needed a drink. There's a lot of fruit flies there. You're having your own Vietnam.
I am.
The horror.
The horror.
But this dude starts like really cracking up and telling me about like his, like how much it tripped him out to like go back there in his mind and start speaking Vietnamese to a soldier who he would have at another time and place. Fucking, you know. Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
So support him. Help send him a card or whatever the fuck we're doing.
Support everybody. Like, come on, man. You know, do your part. Everyone needs to do their part.
They fight for our freedom to sit here, tell dick jokes.
Right. And then this weekend we got a big Bills game.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Didn't they win after last time? You said it would be fucking awesome if we went into the bye week being 4-1 or whatever.
And we are 4-1. So we went into the bye week 4-1. And now we face the Miami Dolphins, who...
Oh, there's a rivalry.
That's total rivalry. It used to be our biggest rival until fucking... who's that guy that we throw dildos at again? Oh, yeah, Tom Brady. Yeah, we throw dildos at Tim because he's a dildo. So...
We're coming after you too, Brady.
So now...
I'm more of a Greg Brady guy.
I'm more of a Greg Brady guy. So yeah, the Brady bunch is not. We're not fond of them around here. We fucking hate them.
Yeah. And, what about Wayne Brady?
Wayne Brady?
Yeah,
he's all right.
All right.
I'd like to have him on the show actually.
Yeah.
He would probably like say things like, "All right, if I did this and this and this, what would it be?" And we'd be like, I don't know. A Tom Brady dildo?
Yeah. Improv a sketch of a Tom Brady dildo.
Right. So, and then we have the music's carrying on all the way through November. Like, we've got shows set up for like every Saturday through November, and I'm still trying to book more. So we got some good stuff coming up, and we're gonna have the representatives from Magic Hat Brewing Company coming on. We'll let you know on the next show the exact date of that.
Yeah. But
it's going to be a really good time.
We're going to do like we did back in the day. We would do a few like tastings and
pint giveaway.
It's going
to be fantastic.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Big things happening, people.
Big things. We got the organ working.
Oh, yeah, the old 80s church organ is working.
Fucking working great.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of fun. A lot of buttons on that thing, kind of going cross-eyed, but we're figuring it out.
We will figure it out.
Yeah. How has the open mic night been going?
The open mic is going great. It's gonna start in about an hour from now.
Oh yeah, it's Wednesdays.
Yeah, it's 6:30 right now, and we're starting it like between 7 and 8 o'clock every Wednesday. And Dave Thurman, Sean's relative, and Robert Johnson are hosting, and it's been going really good. We've done 2 so far, and the acoustics in that room are fantastic.
Yeah, dude, it's an old wooden room with a big American flag.
It's fantastic. Yeah, everyone gets to play in front of a giant American flag.
Yeah, there's good aesthetics back there.
It's great.
It looks good.
And then we we have so many people coming in for that now, and like I said, the acoustics in that room are incredible, and it's just been a really fun time, like the first 2 weeks. So I'm hoping that's going to continue.
Keep it going through the winter,
right?
Because you get a little that Alaska syndrome. You know what I mean?
You certainly can,
dude. We're standing on the back porch before we started this, and I could see my breath. Like, I'm breathing out, I can see my breath, and like with a tree like in the parking lot is completely red. When the fuck did that happen?
That happened about 10 days ago.
There was a little stretch there where like Tuesday was like 52, and then fucking Wednesday was 78, and then Thursday was 45.
Right.
It's very confusing. My plants don't know what to do.
No, yeah, it's what was that?
They're passing secret messages now.
They're passing secret messages.
Because they know if they speak, we'll call them up.
Right. So these motherfuckers are supposed to be on the microphones, but they're afraid for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Because it's not like anyone can see them.
I know. I'm sure it's not like we're going to do anything to get them in trouble.
No.
You guys can sew your clan uniforms and talk on the mic. You don't have to do it separately.
Right.
Not going to get in trouble.
No. No trouble. My buddy Scotty here is not even paying attention. He's just sitting on my Yankees blanket, who, by the way, play in an hour and 20 minutes.
He's talking about baseball, because the term "my Yankees blanket" sounded kind of weird for a second. That's my Yankee blanket. You might not want to sit on that.
Yeah. Well, call it weird if you want. And call it baseball if you want. He hasn't budged.
There is no Yankee game today.
No Yankee game today.
Yeah, the Yankees game actually got postponed. But tomorrow and the next day we'll be in Yankee Stadium, and it's going to be a great time because they're going to win both games, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, dude, you seem to be bringing these things into... You said the same thing about the Bills, and that happened.
Right.
So just keep speaking things into fruition.
Yeah. I'm wearing my Bills shit right now.
Yeah. Gotta represent.
Represent.
Went to a Bills game when they were playing the Dolphins one time. And I don't have any Bills shit, but I do have a Sabres jersey. So I was like, fuck it, I'll wear the Sabres jersey.
I hate people like you.
No. It was,
Rana seems to want to speak all the time, but
she seems
she
to be
won't
throwing
get
shade
on the microphone.
I am officially in Nicholas Pickles camp with his friend whose name I forgot. Jan Snyder, yeah. Heir to the Pretzel Foundation. Yeah, so I went to annoy people and just wear a Sabres jersey.
Right.
I just needed something blue with a buffalo on it. It counts.
Yeah.
But it got hot as balls that day. And I don't want to be wearing a hockey jersey sitting in the stands. So I took it off, and I made the mistake of wearing a green shirt under it. And they were playing the Dolphins. So I got a lot of, hey, fuck you. Oh, sorry. People would say that it was like a Primus shirt or something. People would see green and like get ready to throw a beer at me and then just be like, oh, shit, my bad, sorry.
Oh, wait. Who said you were on? I'm on everyone's side. What do you mean?
Whatever side helps me get out of this with all my teeth. In local crime news, there's a new supervillain in Niagara Falls. They caught him, but I think he's going to break out. Are you making a speech?
I heard about this. It's fantastic.
Are you making a speech?
No, you are. I was just dinging for you.
You're dinging to get these goddamn fruit flies out of here.
That's exactly
you
what I was
got to
doing.
get plastic bottle. I don't think I have it. No, I got a can. You cut it in half. You flip it upside down. So you put like the top into the bottom part upside down, and then you put a little fucking vinegar in there, a little sweet shit, and some soap. That shit'll be full of fruit flies by tomorrow morning.
Or you just get half a glass of red wine, and it apparently
but you want the
gets
wine.
them all.
Yeah, they love it. You're even a bartender to the insects. You just can't turn it off.
I
it
can't.
comes naturally to you. Yeah, so this guy's been running around the falls doing robberies with like a bag on his head, is essentially the story.
Yeah.
But bags like all over his body. Like
bags all over his body. And it's a plastic bag, though.
Yeah, but I think the one on his head was like a gift bag, like one of those square gift
saw
bags,
that.
and he just cut holes in it.
Yep.
It was like, I don't even know, like, dude, effort, man. Like you're doing a major crime, armed fucking robbery,
right?
And you're like, oh, that'll do. Just found some shit in the trash.
Why
Like just
didn't
went
somebody-
under his sink and got all the bags. Bag full of bags. I'm looking over your shoulder. There's a bag full of bags.
Right.
Everybody's got one.
Why didn't somebody just grab one of the bags off of his hands and put it on his head? I feel like that would have ended everything.
Yeah. He had a gun, didn't he?
I don't think it was real.
Yeah, probably not.
Was it real? Does anyone here know?
Are you telling me the guy with the bag on his head doesn't have a permit?
I'm pretty sure that he didn't even have a real gun, let alone a permit.
Kitchen bags are such a
It might have been a Snickers bar.
I'll call him right now.
Was it a Snickers bar? Do you guys know? Milky Way? Pretty sure it was one of those. Whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
We'll call it the whatchamacallit.
It was a whatchamacallit, yeah.
Niagara Falls bag.
So didn't he rob the donut store?
Yep.
He robbed
Frankie's Donuts.
And he robbed
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look
Hey,
at
there
him.
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's wearing like a bag on him like Bradley Cooper in that fucking movie. There's a bag over the gun, so we don't even know if it's a gun.
See, told you.
It's probably dog shit, like shaped like a gun.
It's a goddamn whatchamacallit.
He probably saw some dog shit on the ground. Was like, that looks like a gun, and just picked it up.
Yeah. It's dark. I can point. I can point it in the right direction.
Yeah. So this ridiculous person robbed a few locations. That 7-Eleven, I used to live right by there. It's on like 28th and Pine or some shit. And it used to be a Wilson Farms. And I used to go there like every day. Are you getting Cap's doing a karate kid on this fly right now?
Oh, we're good. We're good.
He's coming back. Yeah, I used to go there like every day and get beer and get fucking rolling papers and shit. That was like my spot. So I was in there with one of our buddies one day, and there's like a line of like 6 people, waiting to go up to the register. And while I'm waiting, this lady walks in, obviously homeless, haggard, little old kind of Phil Spector looking lady with like a little afro. Yeah, seriously. That describes her to a T. At first I was like, oh shit, Phil Spector. But she walks in and she's kind of meandering around the store and just being weird. And by the time I get up to the register, she's like up by the candy bar. She's standing right next to me. She just kind of walks to the front of the line, and I'm like looking at her, and she's like making weird noise. And oh fuck, what did she do? I think she had like a milk. She had like milk, like a half gallon of milk, and she went up to Steve and just like put it on his arm, like just touched him with it. And he looked down and then looked at her and went, "It's pretty cold." We were like, "This is fucking weird."
That's some cold milk.
Yeah. And she was just kind of, wandering around doing weird shit. And then I paid for my shit. And then I went to get my change. And I held my arm out. And she went and slapped my arm. Like, slapped my forearm. And I, like, recoiled. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, hey, no. Like, no. And I go to do it again. She does it again. And I'm like, fucking stop. What are you doing? I start yelling at this old lady. I was a different guy back then. It's like, what the fuck is your problem, you crazy old bitch? What the fuck? And like I'm gonna give her shit, and she's like, this is the whole thing. In the middle of all of this, the door like dings, like the automatic door just ding and opens, and a girl with huge tits walked in, and everybody stopped and just went silent and just kind of played it cool and like watched her walk.
That's a lot of milk.
And then when she was, and by the time she was out of sight, we're just like, anyways, fuck you. And then, like, I just, like, got my shit and walked out, and I was like, I need to move out of this fucking city, man. These people are fucking crazy.
I'm out of here.
Yeah. So that's when I saw the picture of the guy with the bag on his head in that 7-Eleven, I was like, oh, shit. That's where it's that picture that you've all seen. Right at that very spot was where that old lady. There's a lot of crime that happens there. A lot of weird crime. Not even like good crime, like weird falsy crime.
Yeah, there's not good crime. It's all super weird shit.
It's not like cool bank robbers with like earpieces and shit like that.
No.
Like the Asian guy contorting into a box.
It's super douchebag fucking bank robbers. Well, not even bank robbers.
7-Eleven
donut robbers.
Yeah, donut robbers.
We're here to steal all your donuts.
Yeah. You know where all the real money is.
Give me all your donuts or you're done.
Give me the crawlers too, motherfucker. Just because there ain't a hole in it doesn't mean I don't want it.
You think I don't want that bear claw?
The guy was a white guy. I don't know why we're doing this.
I don't either. Well, they're from the Falls.
Yeah, that's true. A man wearing a hefty bag and Janko jeans robbed the fucking 7-Eleven.
Was it OJ?
Wasn't that OJ? One of OJ's accomplices? OJ in court just trying to put a bag on his hand. He's like, don't.
OJ, don't do it. You just got out.
Dude, OJ's Twitter videos are my favorite thing. Because he's so still OJ. He's so just still charming. I'm going to find one. Fuck it. I'm going to find his newest one because he talks about football.
He's so charming.
All the time. Dude, he is. And his tagline's, hello, Twitter world. Yours truly here. It's like yours truly. Like he's writing an old-timey letter. I don't know.
Yours truly.
But he always talks about football. And like there was one that was a few months ago where like it's Sunday and it's the beginning of the games and he's like, all right, he's doing like fantasy football shit. He's like, all right, I got all my money on the Rams. I know he's naming all the players. I don't fucking know. He's like, they're gonna do fucking good. And you're looking around him and he's in like some shitty bar. Like with like a bunch of just like local drunks hunched over the bar, and he's drinking a glass of wine and he's watching TV, and I'm like, motherfucker, you were like the man, you were the king of the world,
man.
And now you're in like a Friendlies watching your games with a bunch of fucking people who are like, isn't that guy fucking? How come there never any knives in this restaurant?
That guy used to play football.
But yeah, and he goes, yo, Twitter world, yours truly here, and then he talks about football. And the whole time he's just talking about football as if he didn't almost behead a lady. And he's just pretending it didn't happen. Oh, look, his banner is Simpson with the Buffalo Bills thing.
Bang.
Dude, I think he's trying to make his way back.
Go Bills.
Yeah. Oh, no, that one's boring. Dude.
It's him.
Clear now. We now know for sure that the Rams aren't who we thought they were.
Neither are you.
Everybody, teams with talent, how to play the Rams. 7 points? Come on.
You killed someone.
Like 3 points or something.
You killed another guy, too.
He killed 2 people, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
No matter how it is, maybe the Cowboys are not who we thought they were. And for all
The Cowboys are exactly who I thought they were.
Yeah. Yeah.
A bunch of goddamn pussies.
Not really living up to their name, are they?
Nah. Even though we got a real cowboy that grew up in this town.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you go to Newport?
The Moose.
The Moose?
Daryl Johnson. I got mad respect for Daryl Johnson because if it weren't for him, Emmitt Smith would not be the all-time leading rusher in professional football.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody. But he is, and the Moose was great, but the Cowboys still suck. I hate them.
I remember Little Giants with Rick Moranis. And the bad guy team was the Cowboys. So I agree with you. Fuck them. Even though, now that I'm an
Rick
adult...
Moranis is so small, he could have been on the team.
Yeah. And now that I'm an adult and I see those movies like Mighty Ducks and all that shit, and I'm like, why are they the bad guys? Because they got their shit together? Because they have matching uniforms? They practice a lot?
Yeah.
And you guys are just fucking going about, and I bet that fucking bank robber was a kid from the Mighty Ducks with a bag on his head as a helmet.
It always cracks me up that Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen are brothers.
Yeah. Yeah.
They look nothing alike, and they have completely opposite names.
Yeah. Emilio Estevez doesn't look like a guy named Emilio Estevez.
He doesn't at all.
No.
He's fucking Billy the Kid.
Well, you know, the whole plot of Mighty Ducks is it's community service to coach that team because he gets a DWI. That's the whole movie.
That's the whole premise.
That's the first one, yeah. That's not a family film. And
And
then
then
everyone's
a family film.
oh, you slap on the wrist. You could have killed all of these kids. And then he drove the limo onto the rink. This man should not be around children.
Probably not.
And they're the good guys.
He's like Tommy Lee.
Yeah, oh, Jesus. And then there's the Hawks, who have their shit together. None of them have any DWIs.
As far as we know.
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. They're like, yeah, this guy's coaching the Ducks because he got a DWI. You know what the coach of the Hawks did?
Yeah.
Kind of a bully.
He was a little bit of a bully, but like also they imagine putting your blood, sweat, and tears and all this stuff into hockey, and you get your shit together and you're the champions, and these snotty little kids show up, and just like it's all. We're just gonna attach laugh mics to everybody.
Yeah.
And these snotty little kids show up.
Apparently we have
and
to buy those.
Take all the glory. You can't
Hey.
take a penalty shot with your helmet off. That should have been again. That doesn't count.
No. That's
bullshit.
totally against the rules.
See, I can do sports talk too.
I know you can, buddy.
Yeah. Next week we will address the fucking bullshit that is the Water Boy. The whole team of Henry Winklers I call bullshit.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So Sunday's the pancake breakfast.
So Sunday is the fucking Bills. I'm a
Bills
little
and
I'm a little
Dolphins.
nervous because I feel like there's a trap game.
Where does Hot Dog stand in all this? Because he's in Florida now.
Hot Dog is in Florida.
Oh shit!
And,
that was the sound of a beer hitting the table.
It sure
And
was.
the headphones being picked up.
Fucking A right. So our friend Tim is going to join in now,
No such thing as a trap game.
which we've been waiting for.
17 point spread for a reason. Go Bills. Wow, there are
17 points? What?
17 point spread.
You see this?
Yeah, there's a lot of fruit flies. I don't want to say anything, but there's a
About
lot.
to be a massacre.
What do you mean you don't want to say anything? I fucking see him.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to just address something that nobody listening can see.
If you could imagine a bunch of fruit flies, that's what we're
That's
seeing.
what it looks like. Yeah.
There's like 37 of them right around the microphone.
At least. What's the over-under on fruit flies right now?
37 per microphone.
They're swarming. Imagine that.
Open that other window. Let them out.
You got to go put a glass of
Don't
wine
let Eddie
outside.
in.
I'm actually being serious.
You got to go put a glass of wine outside. That's what they're
Please.
going around.
If you could make it so none come in, though,
Yeah.
I'll guard
They won't come in.
how did they get in?
Through the drains.
Big
They
drain
sneak
problem.
up.
Or do you think they're smart enough to go up and around?
Move it.
This is a 3-man effort right now.
Stop doing that.
It's a
That's going to drive
swirler.
people nuts. Do it like off the table. Yeah, there you go. That sort
like
of
a-
that
makes me
sound.
Fine
nervous.
bourbon you're swirling.
Yeah,
Well, it is fine
but
bourbon.
it sounded like you're sanding something.
I was.
He's swilling his wine
Fruit
around.
flies.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I'm sanding the fruit flies into my table because I'm trying to make a nice mahogany.
Rich mahogany.
That's how you make it. You just squish fly carcasses.
Oh, you
into
didn't
the
know?
wood. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I
I saw
learn
a
all sorts
YouTube
of
video
things.
on that. Dive down a pigeonhole of YouTube videos.
Pigeonhole.
That wasn't the right term.
That's great.
Foxhole?
My buddy, the Big Wook, had a fucking big foxhole behind his house when we were doing landscaping. He's like, dude, this fox keeps running through the backyard, like, and I'm like, got a foxhole back there? And he's like,
The
What?
fuck's a foxhole?
like from a war? I was like, well, no,
More so a fox.
but it could be. And it turned out there was like this fucking fox den back there that was right outside the graveyard
Ah,
and in the corner of his backyard. I ain't making this shit up.
I don't even really
fox?
know what the purpose of a fox is at this point.
What the purpose of a fox is?
Yeah.
I don't either.
yeah. I don't know if they take
Do
care.
they catch
of,
rodents?
They certainly don't take care of fruit flies.
They most certainly don't. What does?
Let's not
Get a
fox, I
possum. You need a
guess.
pet possum, right?
Ooh.
We need a possum?
Yeah, you need a possum to take care of all these flies.
Get your
I don't
possum
think
by
so.
And
7:30.
then yeah,
I don't think that's what it is either.
the chicken might do it.
You got a chicken? Bring him over.
Chicken, bring over the chicken.
Yeah, you got fruit flies at your house?
Yeah, but the chicken don't come inside.
You're not helping me here, Thurman.
Are they
See,
too
this-
small for frogs?
This is how the
Ooh, a frog.
Yeah,
We both go, ooh.
dude, how dope would that be if we were sitting here and a frog was sticking his tongue out and just grabbing them?
That would be fucking super dope.
You know what's better than one frog? 2 frogs.
2 frogs. Then
Yeah.
they start fucking. Then we got a lot of frogs.
Yeah.
Less
And
wood
then-
flies.
And then what eats frogs?
And then what we do.
Oh, we do.
Life, circle of life.
We get Cajun in here.
As soon as the fruit flies are gone, we can have some fucking frog legs here. Cajun style.
Yeah. Can't we just start licking the frogs and tripping balls?
Those are toads
I don't know if
or
they're the
frogs?
same kind. I don't know if that's the same kind.
We'll try.
Yeah. We'll use them all.
Well, that is the problem you get into. You get a chicken, and the chicken starts eating the bugs. But then, like, mice and shit start showing up in the chicken coop, so you get a cat, take care of the mice, and the cats start fucking. Then you got all these cats, and you got to get an old lady to take in all the cats.
I'm not coming over if there's a cat. I'll tell you that right now.
She starts making friends. You got to get rid of all the old ladies
I feel like I'm just going to open the windows for a while.
and let them out.
Well, you know, it's going to get
cats?
cold.
Do you have a cover on the sauce?
Cold is going to cover everything.
It just gets
well-
too cold in here for anything to live. Is that what you're saying?
Except me.
All right. Talk about the
I'm
sauce.
burning up.
What's on the menu?
Oh, so
Cap's famous
yeah,
sauce.
I've been cooking sauce all day, and it's gonna be fucking delicious. There's pork, there's homemade meatballs, there's hot sausage, there's sweet sausage.
It's probably a fair amount of fruit flies now.
There better not be, because it's fucking hot.
All right,
You got
yeah,
sweet sausage.
They stay away from the heat.
It's like a Sicilian
Sweet
jacuzzi to them.
sausage. They like the sweet.
Easy, buddy. Nah, it'll be fine. They definitely. I saw them like earlier, like kind of hover, and then go away. They're like, that's too warm.
Ain't fucking with that.
Not to mention that no one will notice anyway.
It'll be fine. I get past it.
But yeah, and then we're gonna make a bunch of pasta. I think.
Waiting on that pot.
Yeah, and we'll make a little bit of homemade garlic cheesy bread. And we're gonna have a fucking great old time over here.
Yeah, we went and got some Dicamillos.
Yep.
World famous Dicamillos.
Dicamillos is the shit.
I'm brand new to it.
Really?
Yeah.
How
Erie
is it?
County, you don't get Dicamillos just there.
Do you love it?
You gotta have
We got
it shipped in.
Costanzos.
Costanzos is really good, but Dicamillos is just a little step above.
Bread. It's bread.
Really? Bread is
That's why
bread.
it's different. It's bread.
It's
to
not
me.
bread.
I know, to you.
What?
And apparently everybody else.
Costanzo's bread is...
The rolls. They're all about the rolls.
Yeah. Costanzo's is like hard rolls and shit.
Yeah, you do hot dogs, hamburgers, you name it. Anything you want to put on a roll. You butter it. Burger, dog, sausage,
Right.
meatballs,
Do they make bread?
etc. I would imagine if they're in the roll business, they have to also be kind of in the bread business. I've never seen their operation.
Okay, but like you've never gotten Costanzo's bread?
No. I'm
Do
a
I don't know
split top
why?
wheat guy.
Because they're scared of Dicamillos.
Maybe they're just staying in their lane. Rolls.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they know Dicamillos is right around the corner.
Ish.
Costanzo's rolls are unbelievable, though. They are fucking fantastic.
Maybe that's what they saw. Like, they went to Dicamillos and they saw a weak spot.
Yeah.
And they're like, we need to get in the roll game.
They're like, these guys have the best bread I've ever had. Maybe we should move to a different...
Bread's taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to go down a different avenue here.
Let's roll down the road.
Somewhat bread.
Yeah. Dicamillos is like, back off. This is our corner.
Yeah. Roll on down the avenue there, kids.
Yeah.
Oh, nice pun.
Stay. Stay out of my fucking territory.
Get off my bread.
It's a one-way street here.
Fucking cocksucker.
That wasn't nice. Fruit fly mother.
Yeah, I wasn't talking to either of you.
You need,
I love you guys.
you need, I mean, these flies are fucking hammered at this point.
I feel like
know.
there's less since the window, so great job, audience.
Actually, that does work, yeah. How about that?
Thank you.
Now they're all drunk.
Now they're all drunk.
They're going down to the
and,
jug.
and moving out. Yeah, great.
They're going over for open mic.
Might actually rather have them here. All right, well, let's, well, you guys can keep going if you want, but I gotta take a stir break.
You gotta stir the sauce.
I gotta stir the sauce. And smoke the smoke.
All right, well, yeah, we'll take a break.
Sundown in the Paris of the prairie. Yeah, have home, treasures buried. All you hear are the rusty beaches. Pushing around in the green trees.
As much as we want.
We have an extended episode today.
Yeah, we're back.
So I just got off the phone with Hot Dog.
Closer. Not the beer, the mic.
The beer needs to be closer too.
The beer needs to be closer to you.
I'll lean
Oh
in
yeah,
what I
and the
need
microphone.
to.
Yeah. Well, we got rid of the fruit flies because you put a
Here you go,
a
Brad.
glass of wine in the back.
I'm good.
Come on.
I'm good.
We can hear you the whole time.
There's a rocking chair from Sears and Roebuck, 1941 here.
It's beautiful. It's made for Brenna.
What is?
It actually has your name on it.
This.
I have one at
Makes you funnier.
We have one at home.
The old man who used to sit in that was hilarious.
Sure.
We've turned into peer pressure.
If the conversation goes to where I want to join in, I'll let you know.
Oh, boy.
We have,
What do you mean? Our viewers and listeners can't hear you.
Your viewers? Is there a camera set somewhere? Because then I don't have to be
Well,
on the
you're
podcast.
viewing.
if you're in Captain's apartment, you're being filmed.
Oh.
You don't already know this?
Well, I gotta get out of here.
Is that new from when you moved in, or has that always been here? Because then I'm in trouble.
Nah, I put it in when I moved in.
Oh, okay.
It's everywhere except the bathrooms.
Gotta keep it classy.
Well, you know me.
Well, we got rid of the flies. That's nice.
Yeah, they're all gone.
Well, you put a glass of wine in the back to get them to go that way.
And they went.
And I think we're going to start implementing that at the Jug. When there's somebody who's just buzzing around. And,
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, you just go, like, leave an empty booze thing in the back, and they go towards it.
Might do
guess
that at
what
my house.
Guess what I just put in the back?
With
A
a bright-
rum and Coke.
Yeah, there's a rum and Coke. There's a
Is
bright
it Captain
light.
and Coke?
If that's what you want it to be.
Yeah. Like a drunk zapper.
Patent.
So yeah, I got off the phone with Hot Dog a minute ago. He's in Georgia, in the hills. Before you get to like the Tennessee, like Smoky Mountain Range,
Yeah.
and he's cooking up some nice steaks. He just sent me a picture of them.
Hot Dog's a mountain man.
Hot Dog is a mountain man.
Interesting. Hot dogs eating steaks.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Figure him for a pork man.
Yeah, he likes pork too.
No
I mean,
discrimination here.
his favorite is Canadian bacon, which is
Even more
obviously
ironic.
pork.
Yeah.
So here's the hot dog.
Yeah, cheers to Hot Dog. We played Hot Dog a little of the organ over the phone. Made him a little a song to, because if he gets homesick, just have him call up and just
Right. Speaking of which, the Sabres play in about an hour and a half.
Oh, how about that?
Sabres After Dark.
West Coast.
Oh yeah? Who
Yeah.
are they playing? Kings?
Who are they playing tonight?
They have the Ducks tonight.
The Ducks.
Quack,
fucking-
quack. It all comes back.
Charlie and Keenan and
Emilio.
Fulton Reed, baby.
Emilio, Coach
Emilio.
Emilio Estevez.
Coach Estevez.
Coach Estevez. Who else was on their team? That one kid who was really fat and then got really skinny because probably drugs.
Oh, yeah. It was meth.
Probably
It was
drugs.
actually meth.
Yeah, because I remember seeing
Oh, that's
like
right.
The goalie.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Methberg.
looks horrible. Methberg is more like it.
dude, like
Poor
imagine
guy.
being in a fucking trailer just on a 3-day meth binge, and you look over and you're like, "Is that fucking Goldberg?"
Is that Goldberg? He lost 30 pounds in 3 days.
He was a shitty goalie when he was fat. Now that he weighs 90 pounds, he's going to be terrible.
Yeah. He can't stop anything. At least before he was wide.
Yeah. Is that how they chose to make him goalie? They were like, all right, he'll take up the
Oh,
most
there he is.
space.
That's a scary picture.
Look, there he is.
Can you see that?
Look at him. Jesus.
Looks great.
That's 1 month later.
Hey, took the poundage off. I mean, that's an Atkins diet for you.
He looks 13 and then 87.
Yeah, really. Fucking aging dog years. Yeah.
Thanks, Brenna.
Too bad. Too bad for Goldberg. Those child stars, man. Real low success rate there.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
No. We were talking about Gary Coleman the other day. You know, what you talking about, Willis?
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice. Beat me to the punch.
Nice. But yeah, someone like couldn't figure it out for some reason at the bar, and I kept saying it, and they were like, I don't know what you mean." And I was like, "What do you mean you don't know what I mean?"
They're just talking about Gary Coleman for no reason?
Or they didn't know who it was?
No, they were talking about, I don't know how, like, for whatever reason, I think that they thought that like Webster used to be a basketball player,
I'm sure there has been.
and it was Spud Webb
Oh, yeah.
who was the basketball player.
Very good one at that.
He was.
All-star.
But they kept saying Webster, and I kept being like, no, It's not Webster.
Just the TV show.
And I was like, you know who Webster is? And then Gary Coleman from Different Strokes. And they're like, yeah. And I was like, what you talking about, Willis? And they were like, what? And I was like, look, we're not talking basketball anymore. Now we're talking about TV shows.
Yeah, get out your TV
It's
guide.
an obvious lily pad it. Webster.
It was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, I get it. When people don't know shit. We at Art Park they have like drums outside and they have like chimes and they have all this percussion stuff. And they call it the percussion garden. And we were looking at it and Lee was like, "Oh, we should do this in our yard. That would be cool. We get like chimes and like a drum and stuff. We could make like a Soundgarden."
Soundgarden.
And I'm like, "Did you mean to do that?" She's like, "What?" She keeps calling it.
Do what?
We should make our own
Do what?
We should make our own Soundgarden. I'm like, "Stop."
Stop saying that.
You don't know what we're
Are
doing.
you teasing me?
Yeah. Are you fucking with me? A Soundgarden. What a brilliant idea.
Are you talking about Chris Cornell or not? Because
Yeah.
you're really making me like
I'm getting teared up here.
Oh, that's funny. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You
Why
should
don't they
make a
just-
Soundgarden.
But why
That
do they
would be
just
fun.
have that laying out there just for funsies? Or?
Yeah, they do. There's like big chimes, like big John Bonham style chimes, and there's like wood blocks and shit, and like drums. Like it's all like art pieces that like kids make, and it's for the kids to go bang around. And
all
like
about the kids.
after like Tuesday shows where like people are real fucking hammered after the concert ends, as people are walking out, you just hear chaos, just like
Really?
a fucking tribal bong ba bong ba bong ba bong. And
Nice.
Woo, yeah, it's fun.
Is that Neil Peart?
Nice. A live musician.
Yeah. Good reference.
Yeah.
One who didn't. There was some sort of thing that him and the Linkin Park guy died like boom boom like within a month of each other.
Yeah,
And then I
Cornell
read
and
some conspiracy thing that they were like making a documentary about like uncovering a pedophile ring in show business and like
I think it was.
It
Just
seems-
drugs and stuff.
I don't think any pedophiles run anything in show business or the government. I want that to go on record right here because
I
every
hope
time
not.
someone says there is,
And I don't think there is either.
they end up hanging from a bunk somewhere.
Right. Yeah, Cornell. What was his name?
Chris Cornell?
No. The the guy from
Cornell 77?
not.
Are you talking about your favorite colonels at this point?
Chester Bennington.
Thank you. Stop with the Cornell shit.
Chester Bennington sounds like the name of two dogs.
Yeah, it
Chester
does.
and Bennington.
Or one
Right.
tremendous dog.
Or one tremendous dog.
That's Chester Bennington. He doesn't like the leash.
Nobody fucks with Chester Bennington.
Nobody fucks with Chester Bennington. Ah, that's awesome.
I was
It's a giant dog.
there was,
Gotta be.
I saw a guy walking. That was years ago. I saw this guy walking like two little dogs, and they were like they came over and whatever petting them, and then he calls them. One was named Bailey or Bailey's, and I'm pretty sure the other one was named Guinness. And we're like, hey, you have a problem.
Yeah. If he had three dogs and the other one's name was Jameson, then he's got he's got himself a fucking.
Well, if he
he's got
was
himself quite
Polish,
the
that would be a
cocktail.
problem. Like he has to be
Where were
Irish.
those dogs?
What?
What dogs?
Were you
Where?
just talking about dogs?
Yeah.
Bailey and Guinness?
We may have
I think
found
so, yeah.
the moment.
Were
Bailey
they Michael
and
Tuck's
Guinness.
dogs from Sanger Farms?
I have no idea.
Were they
There was-
German Shepherds?
no, they were little dogs.
Oh.
Oh, no.
How little were these German shepherds you're talking about?
Yeah, I don't know, 600-700 pounds. Is that small for a dog? What is a dog, actually? These might have been bears.
Yeah. When they
Foxes.
when they went next door and included their friend Jameson, they had an Irish Carbomb.
Yeah, that's. I think I was introducing that concept to Lee, and I was like, "You gotta drink it real fast because it curdles, and then it gets all shitty. Like you have a window of 30 seconds to drink it.
I think
you
it was
gotta pound
less
it.
than that.
You
As
gotta-
soon as the shot gets dropped,
you gotta pound
you
it.
go.
Yeah, it's.
I can't do it.
Or it's gone. She's like, "Why would that be an option?"
What?
I can't do it.
What do you mean?
Not a big car bomb guy.
I've seen you drink.
I can drink.
I know.
It just. Ugh.
Ugh.
You have bad experiences with it.
Aren't you Irish also?
Maybe a little.
You look Irish.
They don't know that.
Well, I do.
You look as
I
Irish.
You know,
feel-
they're
I
actually
feel-
they're called Dublin divers when you go over to Ireland because
Yeah.
Irish car bomb is discriminatory.
I was gonna say, like, do they have like Like, isn't there like a kamikaze shot too?
Discriminatory.
Like,
is that discriminatory?
Every race's violent acts of war has been made into a fun drink.
Like a Bud Light.
Yeah, give it. Bud Light's that like a Canadian fucking Molotov cocktail?
Like a Bud Light.
Well, thinking like the future, like they'll be like, yeah, an Afghani bomb vest, and it'll be like some fucking fun drink with like curry in it.
It probably already is.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah,
sounds spicy.
A kamikaze.
A kamikaze is an Irish car bomb. There used to be like an Italian one.
An Italian one?
Yeah, for like a mob, like a mob hit or something like that.
Ooh, a mob hit.
Yeah, like a mob hit themed drink that has like tomato sauce, like almost like a Bloody Mary.
A Bloody Caesar?
A Bloody Mariano.
Sounds like a Bloody Caesar.
That does sound like a mob hit too.
Yeah. It does.
And if you just drink it real fast, anything's a shot.
12 ounces of a shot? Who cares?
Oh, that's 16.
Yeah, exactly. A shot is not how much liquid's in the glass. It's how fast you drink it.
Right.
If you just down it in one shot, that's a shot.
Everything's a shot.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I know.
Emilio Estevez said that.
Whoa.
Some other hockey player. Sorry, I'm getting my famous hockey players mixed up. Was it Gordon Bombay or was it Charlie?
It was Gordon Bombay.
Adam Banks.
Where are you going?
Adam Banks. Good call. He was the kid with the shitty wrist. He was the kid. All right.
That he got almost murdered into the net?
Yeah. Yeah, there was like some real like.
Yeah, they put the hit out on him.
Yeah, they were like, let's go fuck this kid up. He's the good one.
Yeah. So let's cross-check him in the back and paralyze him.
And he was on the Hawks. And then they did some shit with the map where they found out that his house was technically like a block in from the district that all the Hawks were in. They
District
split
5.
District 5. That's some shady shit to take that kid away from the team and make him...
all of his friends. Here, let us peel away from all the things that you love.
Yeah. It happens everywhere.
And let's break your wrist. That was your whole fucking future.
In all reality,
that was
it
Iceland.
does happen everywhere.
What?
You know, they fucking move people from different places to different places.
Yeah.
I'm living it right now.
We're not talking about something fun like election fraud. We're talking about Pee Wee hockey. This is serious shit.
I'm talking about Pee Wee football. Like down south, they constantly like move kids from like one town to another
to get them
address-wise, so they can go play for a better school.
Or they just make up an actual like, oh, your aunt lives here.
The kid who grows a beard at 14.
Brandon, you got something to say?
I did that.
You did that?
You peeled away a Pee-wee child from one of their districts?
Whoa. No, I played in LaSalle when I lived in Lewiston.
See, listen to Brenna.
She's just kind of hovering around more so than talking into it.
She's like 98% into this thing.
I feel like she's a
You know
hawk.
who the
Is she a
2%
hawk?
is? That
I feel like
she won't put the goddamn microphone right in front of her face.
She's a hawk.
The 2% is that she wants to stay in 2 feet away from it instead of 2 inches.
She's Cal Mitchell from Mighty Ducks 2 when he's just heckling from the crowd and he's just talking shit. That's what it is.
You're a heckler?
What? Keenan and Cal. He loved orange soda.
He did.
She has an opinion on every single thing. She just won't sit down. I even got her a rocking chair. And it's a nice rocking chair.
And you can rock all night.
You can rock all night.
Can whittle?
You can do everything.
No
you can
telling.
drink wine. You can eat fucking all the food.
All the pastas.
It is a classic chair. Really, this keyboard from 1987 is the newest thing in here.
Right. It's fucking fantastic. Why is it shut off?
I don't know. It's
I'm trying to run up your bill.
Overheat or something. I don't know. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Not paying the electric here.
Thanks, buddy. Don't run my bill up.
Yeah. We have no idea how much juice. They made it in the 80s. They didn't know the world was ending. They were like, let's suck all the... Well, this thing runs on diesel.
That's why. I left that thing on for like 2 weeks. My electric bill was like $4 higher last month.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
It's actually 4 yen higher because it's Japanese.
It's a fucking joke, bro.
Speaking of kamikazes.
Speaking of weird interactions at the Jug, we were, I think, it really might have been that infamous Halloween night, but we were playing a gig, and there was a lady there who I'd never seen there before, and she came up to me at like set break or something and was like showing me these prints, like this art. And it was like this art, and she's like, "Oh, my boyfriend makes this art, and we're trying to sell it. We're going around." She was real fucking weird.
Not the ones with her hands on her tits.
What? No. I still don't even really remember that.
Second story.
I do.
She's trying to sell me this art.
Great tits.
And she's telling me that her boyfriend makes this art and blah, 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 and we were trying to sell it. It was like I was on fucking Deadlock. You know what I mean? Like I was at a fucking fish show, and one of the hippies was trying to sell me some fucking piece of shit that her boyfriend did. But the whole time she's talking, I'm noticing half of this lady's face is like bruised as shit. Violently like got hit in the face by a car, bruised. And I'm like,
not so much crazy. Here.
Yeah, sort of like.
But here.
Everywhere.
I have a mark on my face?
Yeah. Like Two-Face. But it was like 2/3 face. It was like most
face
of her face. And I'm like, yeah, nice.
Where is your boyfriend right now?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is like she's trying to sell me this artwork. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And I just kind of brush it off. And then she ends up just giving me one. And I just like gave it to him. I'm like, Ken, I got you this. Here you go. I think he put it on his bass drum.
Here you go, buddy.
And then she walks away. And I'm like, that was weird. And like a minute later, she comes back up to me. And she's like, I just wanted to say, I know that it's obvious that my face is very bruised.
She said that to you?
Yes.
No, it's not.
And
What do you mean?
I was like, I didn't notice that you fucking... Jesus.
You've been beat to hell.
And she's like, I just wanted to let you know that the artist, he did not do this.
She was an
MMA
MMA
fighter. I just wanted you to know.
Uh-huh.
I think she thought like I was freaked out, like I was going to buy this. I don't know. It was just a very weird thing.
Was she an MMA fighter?
Maybe. She had cauliflower ear.
Don't worry, I'm not calling the cops on your boyfriend.
Just a wrestler.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, you're 45 years old.
I won't call the cops on your boyfriend until you tell me to.
It was weird, and that's like one of those Jug stories that I kind of put back in my head, and like just so much other shit happened that night that like years later I'm like, oh yeah, I was part of something that was probably really bad. That lady's probably dead now.
Eek. Criminal Minds, hey.
Yeah, that was like a CSI episode, and I'm like the dumb stoner they're interviewing. I'm like, I don't know, man, it was weird.
It was super weird. I don't know what you mean.
Her face is bruised?
Bruised.
How badly?
I just thought...
I thought that was makeup. It was Halloween.
Yeah, it was unnoticeable at that point.
Yeah. I just thought you were black.
Because she went with...
part of you that wasn't.
She went with Batman. I thought she was Two-Face. I apologize.
Yeah. I thought the white part was the fucked up part.
We burning?
The back pot.
What is that?
Boiling. The back pot is boiling. The other one is not.
What's that smell?
It's the
That's the
water
smell of boiling.
That's the water boiling?
There's salt in the water, so there is.
Do you guys smell that?
I smell, yeah.
Boiling salt water smells different than I thought it would.
If you smell...
Do you only want to do the tortellini?
Rock plug.
What?
Love you, Rock.
I'm not
You'll always
talking
be
to
the
that
Rock
get
to
you
me.
I
guys-
can't really hear you that good.
None of this Dwayne Johnson shit.
Get out of here with that.
The Rock?
Yeah.
Love the Rock.
Love the Rock?
It's the people's champ.
That show Ballers is really good.
Yeah, at the University of Miami, we
Everybody
walked
okay
past
with
the
cheese
Rock's
tortellini, or should I
fucking
make
dedicated
macaroni?
room. Whatever.
What?
Dedicated macaroni?
There's too many things happening. What?
Is
Well, first-
everybody okay with cheese tortellini, or should I make macaroni
That
as well?
cheese tortellini's great. Show of hands for the listener. Oh, there's one hand that's not going up. Yeah, I said yes. I don't need to show a hand. I'm running this guy.
I was
Torts.
like, is it mine or yours?
Tort it.
Neither of ours are up.
The nays have it. All right,
The
so
nays.
just so all of
One
you
hand
know
not
out
going
there,
up. Is it me or you, Thurman?
We're having the tortellini.
Did you raise your hand?
Are you having tortellini out there? What are you eating tonight? Send us pictures of your food.
She's actually poisoning the food right now, I believe.
Yeah.
Poisoning the food?
Just,
I thought we were having a good time here, brother.
Maybe we should stop influencing her.
people always like when the social media and shit. They're always like, like old dudes bitch about like fucking. I don't want to see people take pictures of their food. I disagree. I enjoy a good food picture,
Yeah.
but put it on a nice plate. There's so many times where you see like a fucking picture of something someone made and it's on like a paper plate.
I like to
But
see
it's
how they
not
made
like
it.
a hot dog or something. It's like a, like, ooh,
What? Not
I
like a
made
hot
like
dog?
surf and turf, and it's on a fucking paper plate with a Dixie cup.
Hot dog is a major part of the show.
I
Hot
haven't seen
dog's a
Dixie
great part
cup
of
in
the
a while.
show. And if Hot Dog was on a paper plate, I'm sure Hot Dog, even though he's out in the fucking mountains, he's not eating his steak off of some ghetto-ass plate. And he's certainly not taking a picture of it.
Worth a phone call.
He took a picture
Let's
of
get to the bottom of this.
Did you bring your fine china?
He's probably eating it off of a stone that he carved out of the mountain himself.
He probably is.
Yeah.
You might have cooked it on that stone, too.
Probably.
Pete
said he lost a monster. Those were his words.
I feel like that's a good thing to lose.
Where is Pete?
I don't know.
Is he still at dinner with his parents?
I'm sure he's probably went back out in the woods. He's looking for that fucking deer. He was pretty torn up about it.
I want him to shoot a goddamn bear.
Yeah.
I've had enough deer.
I want him to shoot a duck. I'm sick of them.
And it all comes back to the Ducks.
They have thrown off the balance of the Pee Wee Hockey League. The fucking Hawks were building a dynasty. Sorry they got sponsors and nice gear, you broke bitches.
We're doing beer. We're doing bear jerky.
Bear jerky.
Fucking A right.
Does Pete ever cook anything's dick or balls? Maybe. I'm just saying, like, that's people do that. And he like what's the Rocky Mountain oysters? Isn't that bull nuts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I lived in Colorado.
Go on.
So, when I lived in Colorado,
blowing Michael Jordan doesn't count.
Dude, a couple of my buddies were like, dude, you gotta fucking try these things. They're fucking awesome. Rocky Mountain oysters. And this other dude that we knew, like, fucking just started downing them. Like, downing them, like...
balls deep.
Like nothing you ever saw before.
It sort of came naturally to him.
And they told me, they were like, Hardin, don't eat these things. And I was like, for real? And they're like, come on, it's going to be a good joke.
So there he was, balls deep.
Sure enough, here we are, 22 years later. It's a fucking great joke. He ate like 15 of them.
That's not a joke if he did it.
Oh, he did it.
That's not a joke to the bowl either.
Yikes.
It was a joke to me and my two buddies, and now all of you.
So did he ever know? Did he find out?
Yeah, we told him right after.
Oh, all right. Is this him finding out?
It was No. He
sitting on his couch.
We told him right after. Like, we were like, you know what those were, right?
You don't have to say that vomiting story afterwards either.
It was fucking hilarious. It was fucking fantastic.
But they're edible, right? Like people serve them in like restaurants and shit.
A delicacy?
Yeah, but but I don't know. If I knew what they were, there's no way I would put them in my mouth.
Yeah. I'm pretty much ask what everything is before I put it in my mouth. I'll be honest with you. If I don't know what it is, I'm asking.
Sure. Especially something like that.
What if it was like an animal's
What's
vagina?
this veiny little ball? I don't know if I should put it in my mouth.
This tastes like testicles. What is this?
I don't care what kind of sauce you put on it.
What about a vagina? What about like
definitely eating that?
They do cook duck vagina. The Louis C.K. bit told us all that. That you can go buy a duck vagina in like a Chinese market or something.
I've eaten vagina before, but
for sure,
I don't know if I.
That's what I'm saying. Is it?
I've never eaten cooked vagina.
Is it a gay thing?
I don't think I have.
I've eaten a vagina after a jacuzzi, so more of a poached vagina.
Oh, I've eaten warmed up vagina, just not cooked.
More of a hard boiled situation.
Over easy.
There's a big difference between warmed up and cooked.
I'm just saying, like, you won't eat the oysters because is it a gay thing, or you just don't want to eat any animal genitals at all? That's a rule.
It's a pretty hard no for me.
I'm gonna go with both.
Both.
It's a hard no on the testicle thing in general. It kind of freaks me out. I've never eaten tongue either.
No, me either.
Tongue of anything.
Or eyes.
I mean, unless you count swallowing my saliva, I suppose I'm just tasting it.
Tongue, cock, balls.
Run the gamut.
When we cooked that fucking pig, somebody called one of the ears. That made me laugh.
Crispy, yeah.
Did they eat it or take it home?
Yo, can I get dibs on an ear? That's what he said to me.
Yeah.
Well, you're the first and only.
I was like, well, I don't think that either of them are called. And then we started cooking it, and one of them was missing. And I was like, uh-oh. I was like, shit, I hope no one else called one. You're supposed to have two, but we only have one.
Yeah. This was the fucking Evander Holyfield of pigs.
Thank God Mike Tyson wasn't there.
Yeah. Isn't that what
or maybe he was.
Have you seen any of the videos of him lately?
Mike Tyson?
Yeah, he's like in bars, like showing people how to fight. He's still the scariest person ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
He goes, toot, 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 and it looks like he is actually murdering somebody with his fists, even though he's just punching air in blue jeans. Drinking a beer.
If he wouldn't have gotten so fucked up in the head, like, I believe that, like,
I wonder if it was all the head punches.
he would have just murdered
Or
every
prison.
person that he still fought, like, for a long time.
Yeah.
He just got so fucked in the head.
Well, he got so goddamn famous, and like there's
He
just,
had a video game because of him.
yeah, a lot of
Mike Tyson's
cocaine,
Punch-Out!
a lot
It
of
was the
cocaine
best.
and a tiger.
That was one
Yeah.
of the best.
Yeah.
Nintendo had it down.
The way that he used to beat people, like, you're like, should we order the Tyson fight? You're like, I don't know, it's $50 for like a minute and a
Yeah,
half.
it's
Right.
just gonna be over. Yeah.
Like, you know it's gonna be over super quick.
Right.
That guy was like just devastating.
And it was so he was so small looking compared to everybody, all the other heavyweights. He looked.
But he was so
Very small.
compact.
Everything
And
was
when he threw punches, like, you were like, never mind. You know?
Yeah.
Because it was just like, you're like,
Yeah.
holy fuck.
And he was just trained for that shit.
Right.
Like, didn't he not come from a good fucking background? Like, you know.
No, he came from a terrible background.
Yeah, so they just put him in the gym at a young age, like a fucking pit bull, and
Yeah,
just trained him
yeah.
to be a killer.
He was
No
like
offense to pit
he was
bulls.
like the leader of a gang in
No
New
offense
York
to
City
pit
when he
bull.
was like 13 or 14 years old. Like,
Well, yeah, nobody wanted to fuck with him.
no.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him.
I blame him.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, but now he's just got his pigeons and his face tattoo. And he
tiger.
seems to be all right. Does he still have a tiger?
So does Two Wine Greg.
It's Two Wine Greg.
Two Wine Greg hangs out with the Jug. He's got pigeons.
I thought you were going to say
Oh, I thought you
tiger.
were going to say he had a face tattoo.
Wow, we all went on
Nah.
a different spectrum there.
No, he doesn't have a face.
Maybe
tattoo.
Mike Tyson gave that lady the bruise on her face. And then he was like, that looks pretty cool. And then that's where he got the face tattoo idea from.
Maybe. Except for the bruise on her face looked like a mushroom head.
This bitch was trying to sell me some shitty art, so I dick slapped her.
I don't know what she's talking about. I never touch her with my hands.
I know you may have noticed there's a large penis-shaped bruise on my face. Yes, Mike Tyson did this.
Mike Tyson was here.
That's nobody's fault.
Mike Tyson was here. I'm gonna go eat the ear off that pig and slap this bitch in the face. Get the fuck out of this weird little bar.
Now this shit is over. It's over.
I'm going to eat your children or that pith egg.
Yeah,
Or that area that they come out of.
I think. Well, isn't a hot dog itself? No disrespect to Hot Dog the man, but the hot dog the food, isn't that like a bunch of fucking assholes and lips and shit thrown in there and tongues and the odds and ends?
I don't know if anyone knows what a hot dog is, to be honest.
There are some people. Salins, I'm talking to you.
Sailins, I'm talking to you.
You know your secrets.
Which, by the way, are the best hot dogs.
Lamb
on
casing.
Earth.
Lamb casing.
Yeah.
See, Sailins must put something actually good in there because their
Lamb
hot dogs
good,
are
yeah.
much better than everyone else's.
Yeah. A lamb casing. Is that what they use, like intestines or some shit? Isn't that what they used to make sausage with back in the olden days?
Lamb casing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I heard the term bearskin condom. And it means like it feels like bear skin, but I was like, a bear? Jesus.
That is aggressive.
Yeah. Wow. Is that necessary? What are you doing in there? You're doing it wrong if you need bear flesh to come in between you guys. You're
Literally.
Yeah. You're potent.
It just means that it doesn't feel like anything.
It
Just
feels
a
like
bear.
Sure.
Yeah.
You ever seen the inside of a bear?
It just feels
You ever
like
see a
you're
bearskin
fucking a
rug?
bear. Yeah.
A bearskin rug in front of the fireplace is still a little aggressive.
You ever banged a bearskin rug? It's kind of like that.
Even on one, you get a little nervous.
Bear could still come alive.
Come alive. It's already in
shit.
the house.
Right, you're not making any sudden movements on a bearskin rug.
Some guy's fucking a check on a bearskin rug, and he's just like, you know what? Light bulb. So lamb casing.
Brandon, what's up with
Trojans.
that pasta?
I'm waiting for the water to boil.
Oh,
It's a lot of water.
you don't have to talk so softly.
For the water to boil. So you talked about Magic Hat coming. Did they tell you any other kind of beer they're going to be coming in? I know you teased it.
Do you remember the IPA that we had the other day.
Oh, yeah. That was very good.
It was very good. That's what I'm pretty sure that they're going to be bringing. And I'm not 100% sure if it's just going to be that or if it's going to be like a Magic Hat pint giveaway, which means they'd be giving away like a bunch of pint glasses by Magic Hat.
Yeah. Those number 9 glasses were so cool when they got out.
Right. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for Matt for breaking mine. And I don't know if we're gonna do like just the pint giveaway or if we're gonna do a tap takeover. Like I said, I'm working on it right now, and we'll be talking to him this week. And next episode, we're gonna be filling everybody in 100% on exactly what we're gonna be doing. And then the following episode is when we're gonna have him on, and it's gonna be a fucking
on site, right?
It's going to be on site the following episode. So in 2 episodes,
a live show.
We're going to be doing a live show that I really hope everyone comes out and joins us for.
Pint giveaway.
Yeah.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Literally.
What more do you need?
You don't need anything.
Right.
And there's no way those are regulation uniforms. They should not have advanced as far as they did, much less get to the finals, much less win. That whole Pee Wee League is fucked up. I can't let it go.
I don't even... Oh, they got the money from Ducksworth. Quack, quack.
Oh, right. Ducksworth, yeah. And then the guy...
Ducksworth.
The lawyer that got fired from the firm for the DWI got the money from his boss.
He started quacking in his office, and they're like, that was weird. Let's have him go back and supervise the children.
Gordon,
mentally
stop
ill,
quacking.
Alcoholic, fake Mexican name Emilio Estevez.
He was downing bottles of beer in his car just literally all over the road.
Yeah.
That scene was brutal.
In the wintertime.
Well, that's the time you're going to do
it.
It
is Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oh, in Minnesota?
I've never been.
It's always winter in Minnesota.
You can't even tell then.
It's 4th of July party.
Yeah. In Minnesota, downing beers all over the road. Sounds like an average day.
Yeah, a lot of those
Minnesota Miracle Man, you know?
A lot of those children's movies, you watch them again and you realize they come from a very dark place.
Speaking of Minnesota, you know they haven't beat the Yankees in how long, Brandon?
It's been a long time. The Twins have lost like 15 straight playoff games or something like that.
They just set the record, and I'm pretty sure 13 of them have been to the Yankees.
Well,
just thought I'd throw that in there for all you Minnesota fans.
Every bully needs a nerd, man.
Go Tribe.
They didn't make the playoffs.
Go Bills.
Yeah, go Bills. What?
Am I making both things of this?
I can't hear you.
Speaking to the microphone.
All of this tortellini.
Whatever you want to do.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah. All right, let's fucking eat. I'm hungry. We're going to eat cap sauce.
All right, we're about to have a bunch of sauce and pasta, and it's going to be delicious, and can't wait till next time.
Yeah, tell your friends. Spread the word. We have you. You're listening. If you've come this far, you're a listener. Share it with your friends. Bring the joy that we bring to you to them. We're like, it's sort of like herpes. Pass it along.
Yeah.
You've got it. You ain't no getting rid of it.
Oh, and we're thinking about doing a new thing, possibly.
Okay.
We're thinking about doing a thing where, like, you guys send in, like, your top episops. What you, right?
Yeah. Just give us some goddamn feedback.
Give us some feedback. Tell us what you think your top episodes are. Like, say it's number 7, number 13, and number 28. You know?
Yeah.
We're gonna do that, and then
we'll set up a rank thing.
We'll set up a rank thing, and then
we got the Facebook
and then
page.
We'll do something at the Jug where, like, we give shit away for it.
Hot topics.
Yeah.
Be giving giveaways. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go on iTunes and leave some reviews. Leave a 5-star review or give us 1 star. Be honest.
Yeah.
We can take it.
Do whatever. Yeah.
I can't take it.
Anything under 4 stars, we will find you. Critical bitch. Yeah. You do it.
Yeah. We don't really give a fuck. Like, if you like us or not, we just want, like, some opinions.
Some traction. Go. Yes. You can go on iTunes. If you're listening on iTunes, you can leave a review. You can go on our Facebook page. You can leave reviews. You can leave like little recommendations. You can recommend it to your friends. See, that's the thing about the Facebook thing is it's unhealthy and it's causing everybody a lot of real narcissism issues and really ruining our society.
What do you mean?
But before the crash and burn, I'm going to use it to plug my band in this show.
Right.
So go on the Captain's Jug Facebook. Make a fake account. Make an Emilio Estevez account. And just go share all this shit with your coworkers.
That's encouraged.
And then get called into HR immediately.
Dude, I can't believe Charlie Sheen's not in.
Yeah, definitely do it at work.
We could probably get him.
We
could definitely get Emilio.
Winning.
I've actually been turning Emilio down. Like, dude, we'll get you on. Relax.
Sheen family, you're called out.
Yeah. All right, Captain's Jug of Thoughts. Keep listening. Tell your friends.
Till next time.
Go Ducks.
Go Ducks.
no more damage that can be done. You knock down, but flavor for your gun. So lost in the right place, trying to escape. Let's circle.